People have told you love is in the air. It is not in the air, it is something that's happening within you. Your emotions have taken to a sweet form, for whatever reason. So now you're using an external stimuli, you're using the other person as a key to turn your emotions sweet. If somebody has the key for this, not you, sometimes they'll open it, sometimes they'll lock it and throw away the key. Then you say love is a disaster. Love is not a disaster, love is your prerogative. You must be loving. Who is here, who is not here, what does it matter? Your emotions being sweet is very vital for the blossoming of the individual that you are. I would like to give you a key where you can turn your emotions sweet by yourself, without anybody's help. Are you interested?
What's your thoughts on how so many people are suffering from anxiety, depression, and overthinking?
There's no such thing as overthinking, people are not thinking enough. Their thoughts are so frictious, there's so much friction. If the wheels of your skateboard have a lot of friction, will you go anywhere? They need to roll smooth. The brains also need to roll smooth, but there is so much friction. If you have 10 thoughts, then you think you're overthinking. Well, you can have 10,000 thoughts or 1,000,000 thoughts per day and still be cool if there's no friction. The problem is friction, not too many thoughts. Nobody is overthinking. They're not thinking enough if you ask me. Right now, we have a center in Harvard Medical School, Center for Consciousness, where they've made studies. This… not that I need the scientific studies, we know by experience, but in today's world, unless Harvard speaks, it's not true. So, Harvard is speaking and saying that simple practices that we teach us in engineering, there are many aspects in terms of health, psychological well-being, all this. One important thing, it generates 70% more endocannabinoids than what happens in any normal person, which is higher than what happens in sexual orgasm or in extreme exercise, just by sitting and doing a few simple kriyas. So, there is a wave of blissfulness within you, your very chemistry is becoming blissful. Once you're like this, the need to drink alcohol, the need to take drugs, need to seek pleasure in the world, go to heaven, is gone within you. Mental health is no more, or mental ill health is no more something that happens to somebody far away. It is expected that in the next 15 to 20 years, there may be hardly any family left without at least one mentally ill person. 20% of the adults in United States suffer from some kind of diagnosed mental illness. 55%, that is 28 million people with mental illness and no treatment. So, this is very important at a time like this. Inner engineering acquires a serious significance. Inner engineering is not about changing your attitudes, not about changing your ethic, not about learning a few tricks. This is about changing your very chemistry, making your very chemistry into your blissful chemistry. We are relaunching Inner Engineering Online once again in a new format, in 7 steps. Transform your life with Sadghuru. Please make use of it and see that it reaches the world. Let's make it happen.